You got to be patient with them. Don't time them out. Don't do anything with them. Today's a 65% chance of rain today. Yeah, so yeah, babe, that's what they want you to do. To keep your algorithm going is don't block anybody.
I get new people and I still fucking block it in timeout.
I know you do, but they tell you not to. I read up on it. Plus, there's a lot of YouTubers that don't like it either.
But
Don't ban, do not time out unless they're threatening our lives or something. They don't care if they call us gay or whatever.
M stands for money got shut down last night.
Did he?
Yep. In the
Wow.
middle of his live, he got shut down because he was terroristic threats. He was asking people if they'd be his hitman
Oh, okay.
and go and find streets and kill them.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
So everybody in Street's room went and reported him.
Well, yeah, if he's threatening them that way, of
He
course.
even put up Street's mom's address.
His mom, or where he's living at the guy.
No.
Oh,
M stands for money put up the high rise that Street's mom was living in and said to go kill Street and his mom
oh,
and anyone else that got in their way.
that's crazy. That's freaking insane. Why would somebody want to talk like that or be like that? That just doesn't make no damn
He
sense
was
to
like,
me.
I'll give you a check with whatever amount you want on it if you want to go do it for me.
He's got money. The dude's rich. I'm guarantee you, he's got so much money that it's pathetic. He don't have to beg. Welcome everybody to the room. Room. Room.
So they shut him down for doxing. He ended up getting his account back up and running at 4:30 this morning. But there's still a possibility that it gets shut down completely.
Yeah, if it's terroristic threats, that's definitely you get yourself kicked the hell out for sure. So come on in, everybody. Join the fun, the excitement to learn how life is going for you. Charlie, good morning, morning, morning. Art, good morning. How are we all doing this morning? Hope everybody's doing blessed this morning. While you're all in here, guys, come on, double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button. Why not? It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button for more content. So, how's everybody's morning going here, chat? What do you smoke? I smoke marijuana. What about you? Good morning to you too, there, Art. Good morning to each and every one of you guys. Come on in, join the fun. We're in here trying to find why. I sub. Thank you for subbing. I do appreciate that. Everybody that does sub to the channel, I do appreciate the support. I thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing and liking that. Push that like button, guys. I got 10 people in here and I only got one like. Come on, let's match it up there, chat. Let's go. Come on, I got faith in you, chat. Let's get the algorithm going in here. Keep on getting that chat just flying through. Uh, Double tap that screen and then subscribe to this channel, guys. It's because it's very important. If everybody has a thing in life that where they want to enjoy their life, they need to learn to work on certain things for for you. Especially if your mental health's not good and you're having a rough time managing life because of it's putting you a setback. What country are you in? I am from the United States. How about yourself there, Charlie? Yourself. I'm from the United States, Pennsylvania. So yeah, everybody, that's what we're in here doing. Are you British? No, I'm not British. I'm American. I've got Cherokee Indian. I'm not not no British. No. Australia? No. Pennsylvania, USA. You're from Australia, Charlie? Welcome in. They're from Australia. Pretty dark over there today, this morning, huh? I hope it's all well for you and your family. We're sending positive vibes to each and every one of you guys for a blessing. That everything goes well for you this morning. We don't have any hiccups or any bumps in the road that veers off to the main exact what we're trying to do in life. Because sometimes life can get in your way and be very dangerous for some people, depending on the circumstances of trying to keep strong and have faith. Which that's what I'm doing right now. With my sister being in an intensive care unit, step down on a trach. She's had a seizure. She had a stroke. Her lung is completely full of fluids from smoking them nicotine bars, guys. Please do not smoke the nicotine bars. They are not good for you. The doctors even say they'd rather see you smoking a cigarette than smoking them vapes. God bless you too, there, Charlie. Because Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. He does save. You just have that faith in Him and have faith in yourself, and you can accomplish anything in life as long as you put your mind to it. But if you just sit there and oh, this ain't gonna happen, blah, blah, it's not gonna happen, of course, because you're talking down on yourself. And never talk down on yourself. Bring yourself up, lift yourself up, make yourself feel good about life. God bless you, sister. Geez, thanks. I didn't know I have a sister. How'd this happen?
You
Yeah,
know, meaning
cheese and
God bless your
rice. Yeah,
sister
but
that's in
that's
the
okay.
hospital.
I could be your sister. Whatever. Whatever makes you happy. Life is short and sweet, so we all got to learn to live life.
Yeah,
Don't let life live you.
they were meaning like God bless your
Oh,
sister.
my sister. Yes, yes. She's in step down. Don't
I see
smoke
it.
them nicotine vapes. Please, guys, I stress, do not smoke them nicotine bars. They are all bad. My sister's in the intensive care unit because of a stroke and had a blood clot in her brain. And also, her left lung was completely white. You could not see what the lung looked like. But yeah, now she's in a nursing home. Right after she's done at the hospital, she goes back to a nursing home at the age of 56 in a nursing home. She spent her birthday in an intensive care unit with a ventilator, making her live. So I won't prom. I won't. I promise. I won't always. I'm a kid. Well, okay. Well then, that's fine. Whatever, kid. But yeah, come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go, chat. Let's make it pop off in here. What's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream. Good morning. How's everything going for you? I'm sending positive vibes to you and your family to keep it going, guys. Keep up your head. Keep on pushing forward. Don't ever let anything set you back in life. Because when you let something set you back in life, your life is then in a wrecking ball. You're just in a wrecking ball. You're just bing, 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 bang, bing, boom, 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 bing. And because you don't know which way you're going, and it's just a big hassle. A lot of people that can't manage their mental health, and that's why they end up drinking or doing drugs to numb their pain from their mental health. And that's what we're trying to stop here, guys. We don't want nobody to be overdosing. We don't need anybody to commit suicide or commit homicide. If we are feeling this way, guys, please don't be afraid to dial 988. It is a suicide prevention line. And not only that, the 988, you can also call about other things too, not just a suicide. You can talk about anything you need to get off your chest to make you feel better about yourself. And if it's easier for you to talk to somebody over line than face to face, then that's the best way to do it. You just look up, there's plenty of suicide prevention lines online that you can get to. But 988 is definitely the nationwide suicide line. So please, guys, don't be afraid to talk to somebody if you're feeling suicide, because that's not a good thing to feel is suicide. That means you totally given up on life and you don't want to be here anymore, and that's not what kind of life we're looking for. We're trying to get you veer off to going to a better, straighter road for yourself, to make yourself and convince yourself that you're a better person than what you actually are and what you can be. Very much so, very, very, very much so, you can be. But that's what the problem is. I get a lot of people in here, and then I speak facts, and cheese and rice does everybody scatter like some freaking cockroaches. And ping, ting, ting, boom, boom. Have no idea where y'all took off to. Because you don't want to learn things about yourself and how you can manage your mental health instead of trying to drown your sorrows and do drugs to drown your sorrow. That's not the way to go. That's just going to cause you more and more problems than what you actually need. Because once you're down and out and you're trying to fight to get out that funk, it's harder and harder for you to do it when you don't have faith in yourself. If you're sitting there listening to somebody that puts you down all the time and makes you feel different about yourself, don't listen to that garbage, because you're not that type of a person. You are capable of doing anything in this world as long as you have that mindset and you go for it. Don't let somebody veer you off the wrong way because they're not liking what you're doing in life, because they want to see you be an epic failure just like they are. So that's what the reason what they're trying to do is trying to knock you down to make you feel different about yourself, which is not true because you should never feel that way about yourself. Why are you smoking? Because I'm smoking because I'm allowed to, and I'm very nervous about what's going on with my health, with cancer, and then with my sister in the intensive care unit that can't breathe. So I've got a lot of things on my mind and a lot of freaking anxiety and depression that just all kicks in right there along. And when I'm not able to go over and see my sister in the hospital, I feel worthless. I feel like I can't do anything right because I'm sick and I don't have the money anyways to get back and forth to the hospital like I would love to. With the gas prices these days, there's just no way in hell that I can afford it living off $1,033, and that's gone as soon as I pay the rent, bills. Money's gone. There's no money left, so there isn't too much money to play with to go out and even have a dinner or do anything fun that I want to. I just gotta sit here and stare at the computer or stare at the TV, which I can care less about staring at the TV because I don't like the TV.
So Aiden, hi.
Where's the cancer? The cancer is in my kidney and plus my bladder. I got two new cysts that are growing, renal cysts that's growing on the kidney that just did a 7 hour surgery on me to convert my only kidney I had left to a half a kidney because there was renal cancer at the top and malignant was at the bottom of the cancer of the kidney, and it was growing from the outside in. So I ended up losing only a half a kidney. But the first time I lost my full kidney, they said they were going to try to save half of it, but there was no way to save it. There was too much cancer that was in it. So they took that whole kidney back 20 some years ago, like 22, 23 years ago. And I thought I was out the clear and like, yes, I got this. And then all of a sudden a setback, halt. You're back into the same circumstances with cancer again. And then with me and then my sister, I'm trying to get over there to see her as much as possible, but I have no way. The money's not there. There's just no way I can go over and see her because her boyfriend, um, he has not been up because his car broke down. So my sister's been sitting up there at this hospital by herself for the last 2 days, and I have no way to get there. Got to have gas in order to get there, and if you don't have gas, there's just no way you can do it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to find some money to be able to go and see my sister. And we hope you have a way to get cured. Well, I hope do too. I hope so too. But the cancer just keeps on being aggressive and growing back, and that's not a good sign, especially the malignant cancer. Definitely
We don't have trains
don't
here.
have train, don't have buses. Not where I live at. I live out in the sticks. Yeah, they don't have no taxis. We don't get nobody out here, and the taxi would be expensive as hell. And I don't live in a city to take a train or a bus. We don't have no trains that come out here in my community or trains. We have trains, but there's the trains that hauling stuff. That's the only thing we have. Is you're so sorry. It's okay. I understand. Life is life. You know, you got to manage it. You got to keep. I got to keep on fighting and pushing forward to make myself better, to where I can have that energy to go and spend time with my sister. But I can't do that when I don't have the cash. So I just sit here and worry about her. And then you call the hospital, and they're not. I don't know. Too many people calling up there at one time. Nobody can now call up there to find out what's going on. So that even makes me alive even more. Trying to get a hold of her daughter because she needs a little handheld game, something to keep her occupied. Because, guys, if you're laying in bed all day long and can't get up because of your stroke, how would that feel to be bedbound with a trach in your throat? And the stroke really took her down. How far is the hospital? It's like an hour there, about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, to get there and then the same back. The hospital's over in Youngstown, Mercy, 45 minutes away. Yeah, Mercy Hospital in Youngstown.
I
Yep.
had to come see how my little friend was feeling.
Yeah. So yeah, but I just don't have the money to get there, and it just kills me to know that I have to. When your money you get paid on disability, it doesn't last at all. It really doesn't. But All I can do is just hope and pray that something can come through to where I can go over and spend a day with her, and for her to enjoy the somebody being there instead of being bored all the time and laying in bed and messing with everything. She pulled her trach out. So they had to refix her trach. Guys, this is not what my sister wants. She does not want to live. My hospital is like 5 minutes away. Yeah, well, that's good. You living in the city? You must be living in the city there, Art. I know you were in here yesterday, but Charlie, he's new. But Art, you were in here yesterday. Yeah, it's an hour away, but there's no hospitals locally where I'm at. Unless you travel, you have to travel pretty far to get to them. But there's no trains, there's no buses that come out my way. Only wish that it could be that way. Uh, I will put you in my prayers. Well, thank you there, Art. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Everybody, please double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button for more content, good ladies and gentlemen. We're in here talking about my sister that's in the intensive care unit, not doing good at all. Um, Wendy, what's up? How you doing? Welcome into the stream. I don't live in a city. Okay, good. I hate the city. I cannot stand living in the city because there's so many people that sit there in their cars and don't what get your lazy ass out of the car and walk to the door and knock. Oh, brother, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too, there, Kevin. I'm hungry for gasoline for my car to go see my sister. That's what I'm hungry for sure. I'm definitely hungry for some money for gas to go get see my sister at the hospital. Um, yes, Auntie said, in West Virginia, you keep up the good post. Can you keep us posted? Yes, most definitely. I keep everybody posted. If you go into my community wall, the last time I had a dono, I took a picture at the hospital and everything else. So that shows you that I'm going to the hospital. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to anybody. I don't feel it's right that people do lie. Certain people like I've seen on the internet. That's pretty freaking sad, yo. It's pretty freaking sad. That's why most people don't donate anymore because of the people that are abusing the system, and it's fucked up because everybody is trying to use the internet for panhandling, and they're getting away with it big time. What's wrong? I don't have no money to get to go see my sister in the hospital, and I don't think she's going to be around here any much longer. Because yesterday she pulled her trach completely out. So this is the fight that I'm going through with her, and her daughter put her in this predicament. And my sister's wishes were if I ever have to live off a machine to stay alive, please just let me go. I don't want to live that kind of life. Well, her daughter decided for her to have an OD, no resuscitation or anything. So yeah, that was all set up because she couldn't breathe on her own. They were going to take the trach out and see how far. We are going to take her over to the nursing home and take the trach out and see how she worked out with breathing on her own, which we already know that she can't because now they're talking about putting tubes into her kidneys. I meant lungs, my
Lungs.
bad, and drain the fluids from her lungs because that's how much fluids it keeps on gaining in her lungs. She didn't use the restroom just about 4 days ago. 2 days in a row, she did not use the bathroom,
Gas is
period.
cheap in the U.S. $5 a gallon.
Gas is cheap in the U.S. Where do you get gas is cheap in the U.S. at 5 something a gallon? Where do you get that's cheap, my friend? Where do you get it's cheap at? Because that's freaking funny. There's no way gas is cheap over here at 4.86 to almost $5 a gallon. That's not cheap. I only wished that was cheap, but that's not the case. That's not the case at all. Everything has gone up tremendously, crazy prices, guys. It's insane. And I don't see how most Americans are surviving because it's hard for me to survive with $138 a month that I get, and that goes with bills and freaking rent. And I'm done. I'm tapped out, nothing left. Um, so yeah, it's not fair to see what my sister's going through, and this was against her wishes. She didn't want this, and that's why she pulled that trach out, guys. Because the day after her surgery that she got that trach put in, I went up to visit her, and the first thing she looked at me and she said, get this out of me. You know, she can't speak. I couldn't understand what she was saying, but she's trying to tell me to get the trach out. She does not want that. So, yeah, this is against her will. This is not what she wants. She's laying in a bed doing nothing, can't do anything, just laying there, having a hard time with adjusting, which I fully understand. I wouldn't be able to adjust to live like that for the rest of my life, to have a seizure. And she just now, the other day, they gave her medicine to help her heart, and she seized out. She had a seizure. Gas is like $8. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all here in the U.S. It's pretty freaking expensive. And $20 only gets you like four, if you're lucky, 4 gallons of gas out of a $20 bill. So you're not getting much gas for $20. It's only 4 gallons. And 4 gallons don't get you far. And when you stop and go, stop and go. That doesn't help at all. Period. That just doesn't help. But gas is like, that's crazy. $8 a gallon. That is insane. What are you living over there in California, over in that area? Because there's certain states that they will be completely out of control prices of gasoline. And look at the diesel. Then we all wonder why we are, don't, everything's high priced and nobody can afford it. Well, thank the president of the United States that ruined everybody, especially with this oil. Especially, he said, oh, the war's only going to take 2 to 3 weeks and it's going to be over. Well, you see, that hasn't happened yet. He's talking out the side of his neck, don't know how to tell the truth. He's constantly lying. That's what the government does to you. They lie to you to make you sit at the edge of your seat and get intense to can't wait until the next thing that's going to happen so you can go around and talk about it. Um, that's that's not the way our country is supposed to be ran, especially with these tariffs and the war now. We are paying out of ass for every freaking thing. It's insane. And we're allowing this to happen. And the country is allowing it to happen. The people, as the people in the United States, need to stand for the rights to have our shit back to normal. No, I do not like Mr. Trump. He is about the worthless piece of garbage I've ever seen in office. The only thing he thinks about is ching ching, ching ching,
I have
ching ching. That's fat in his pockets every single day when this war going on.
a Perla Swift, please.
Um, so yeah, guys, we need to stop this. This just needs to stop. We need to get it to be back to normal, to where life can be manageable, and not have to worry about how am I going to get this, how am I going to get that. And if you're a millionaire, you have no problem. You have no peer. Then if you're a millionaire, billionaire, or trillionaire, you don't have to pay your taxes. You get to live life free. Um, I don't understand how that's possible that you let everybody in America suffer like we are. As long as you're not middle, if you're middle class or low class, you ain't getting no benefits from this big bill. The big bill was for the millionaires and for the pedos, to protect the pedos. And that's what your government is full of, as pedos. It's quite disgusting, but it's true. That's why um, they they protect the ones that have done child molestation, and that's kind of sick and twisted that our country is that way. That's just really quite disgusting when you're asking a 13, a 14, a 15, or a 16-year-old kid to come and to give them sexual play. That's just quite disgusting and sick to me, if you ask me. That is not how life is supposed to go. Definitely not. That is definitely not how life is supposed to go. About going around and raping innocent little children. Look at Biden. He had to smell kids. He was smelling kids all the time. What was this? What was he smelling these little kids for? If you ever seen that, he did. He used to go around smelling little kids, and I was like, what the truck is he doing? I mean, he couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs. He couldn't find his way off the stage. He would always walk the opposite way. He was really old timers was definitely kicking in at the White House down. The White House down is the White House nursing home. That's for all the elderly that's in there. That's a nursing home, a very expensive nursing home, that likes to take your money and run with it. That's what your elderly people are doing to you, and they don't know how life is because they've never lived a life like this to be able to manage. Say, okay, well, they need this, this, and this, and that. But We're not going to give it to them. We're going to take Medicare from the elderly. They're going to take the food stamp from the elderly. And that's not what you're supposed to do, is taking things from your elderly. No, because you know how hard it is alone, to live by yourself, and not by yourself, but live and only have the one income coming in. It's kind of, oh, good morning there, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Come on in. Double tap that screen. So yeah, she pulled the trach out. They had to fix it. I don't. She's just not liking this trach, and I don't. I fully understand that. I haven't been able to go over for the last couple of days. Got to have the juice. No juice, no go. I went for 2 days in a row, though. I definitely did. I made sure I went to go spend that time with my sister. But you could tell she's not with it. She's definitely she's hurt. She's hurting inside. She's really crushed inside about what things are going on with her, and just having that trach she pulled out, guys. That's not good. It's not good that she's trying to off herself. She does not want this, and that she's showing these signs of what she wants and what she doesn't want. And her daughter has said, "Nope, you got to stay alive because I want to, for my gratification, because my dad, I've lost my dad already, and I'm not going to lose my mom too. So you let your mother suffer, and that makes you okay. But you haven't been up at the hospital for over 4 weeks to see your mother. Didn't even go up and spend Mother's Day with her. But you want your mother to keep on living this way, but you're not being supportive for her. So you're a coward. You're saying, "Oh, it's all my fault. Now, if something does happen and I didn't make the right choice, everybody's going to be all over me." It's all about poor me, and me. It's about poor mom. What are you doing about mom? Your mother that's suffering, laying in that bed and can't move. The only thing she can do is pull the tubes because she's so bored. She has nothing to do. She needs her phone. I've been trying to get a hold of mine numerous times all this week to say, "Hey, your mother would like her phone so she can play her games on it to give her something to do."
She ain't giving that phone up
She's
because
not
that's where
giving
her
up the
money
phone
is.
because that's where the money's at. And yeah, she won't give her own mother her own cell phone. So I don't have no miniature little hand games that you could play, the little square ones like this you could buy from the stores and stuff, play Yahtzee or, Scrabble or stuff like that. I can't remember what all they are, but just give her something to do while she's laying there bored out of her mind. And I see why she's pulling on things, because she's trying to get that attention. She's seeking the attention to see people to come up there and visit time with her. Her boyfriend can't because his car broke down.
Because
So
he
it's
don't know how
been
to
3 days
fucking
now
drive.
since the last time he's been up there. And he keeps on calling me and say, "Hey, Chad, I don't know how I'm going to do these papers tomorrow. What do you want me to do about it? I don't, my car, that's not my car to go out running in the country to do newspapers for you. Sorry, I can't do that. I'm not running my car down. I don't have the gas to do it. Matter of fact, I got to go like 45 minutes away just to get to him to go deliver newspapers and go to the hospital and not be done until 1. No, I like to go up to the hospital early so I can catch the nurses and the doctors and stuff that are coming in to find out what the next step is it's going to be. Um, it's it's 4 minutes after 8 right now. It's
I
4 minutes after
absolutely
8.
agree with Mike.
Um, that's why they get.
That's what
That's
they get
that's what they
for
get. Yes,
what they're doing to her.
karma is a mofo. Yes, it is 100%. Good night there, Charlie. Have yourself a good one. Have a blessed night. Remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Remember that. He's there for you. He will save you. All you got to do is have that faith and trust in Him, and He'll do anything for you. Just have to have that faith and belief that you can do anything in life. Just keep on pushing. Don't stop. Don't let something get in your way and guide you the wrong way of life. And then you going down this bumpy ass road and trying to get back out of it. Good night. Okay, there, Charlie. Catch you later. Have a good one. That is why I named my female dog Karma. Okay. Laugh out loud. Yes. Yeah, it's just sad that I can't. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I gotta have gas money. If I don't have that, there's nothing I can do to go over and set with her. Just to give her that company that she's looking for, to keep her occupied. because when you're pulling your trach out, that is a sign that you gave up and you don't want this anymore. Um, those are the signs, is what she's showing to me. She doesn't want to be there. She wants to go home, and she can't go home because the trach. You have to be nurse certified for trachs in order to take care of her, and that's what her daughter thought. That, oh, okay, I get mom the trach, and she'll come home, and I'll be able to take care of her. No, you can't. You're not a nurse. You're not certified to take care of trachs. Bro, I hate people that want something but don't do anything to support it. It's just lazy. Yes, so much truthfully there, Aiden. So freaking true. You're not kidding me. Um, so today's the day of wondering how in the puck I can get up there. If I have to, I don't know. That's a long ass walk. Whew. I would die if I walked that far. Ooh, that would be a long ass ride to walk. So yeah, guys, we just gotta live day by day and hope and pray for the best that happens. Um, it's just a crying shame that's going on with my sister, and I don't like watching it. And when she wrote that on a piece of paper, telling me to take that trach out the day after the surgery, and I tried to tell my niece, and she said, "Oh no, you're lying. You coaching her." No, I didn't coach her at all. I said nothing.
The nurse gave her
The
the
nurse, I
paper.
said, "Can you give me some paper and a marker so my sister can write down what she's talking about?" So she went and got it, and the first thing she wrote is, "Get this trach out."
And the nurse was the first
And the
one to read
nurse
it.
was right there reading it, and she said, "Holly, we can't do that. That's not what your daughter wants." So then you put your mom in this predicament, but then you can't go spend any time with your mother because your life is too important of doing them fucking drugs. Kills me. You want to leave your mother like this, and then you're going to go out and use fucking drugs. That's
On her
disgusting.
money.
On her own mom's money. I love my niece and all, but I just don't understand what she's trying to do. I really don't. I just hope and pray for the best for LaDawn and Charles, because it's both what they want. They want her to survive. They want her to be here still, but it's very bumpy road that she's going through right now, guys. Very bumpy road, and it's with her pulling out that trach. That's not good. So, and then the boyfriend's car broke down. See, I told you that already. And he wants me to go all the way out of my way to go pick him up, and don't have the gas money to go all the way out my way uh, to go to the hospital. I don't have the gas like that. It's not like that for me. If you do have gas money, I'll take you. But he ain't got no gas money. He's bitching and moaning because his car's broke down and ain't trying to get it fixed. He don't know how he's gonna do the newspapers. That's the money. All I got is this and this. He keeps on putting it, trying to make me feel bad. There's nothing I could do. I asked my daughter, and my daughter said, absolutely not. That's too much wear and tear on the car. That's just not necessary, especially delivering newspapers and all the back roads you have to go to in the country and all this fun stuff. It's not what my daughter said. Absolutely not. So I have to grant her the wish because that is her car. That's the only reason why we have a car is because of her for right now. Because I was in a bad accident the day before my
Birthday.
birthday. Got T-boned and crapped two of my ribs. And then I do believe it messed up my shoulder because I'm telling you what, the pain that I'm having in my shoulder since, it's been killing me. So I'm just wondering if I broke it somehow or just spring. I don't know. But the impact when she hit, that lady was not going slow at all. Because once she hit T-boned, she kept on pushing and pushing and pushing and until she finally got like this on us and phew, took off. Good thing right where she pushed us into another car on the other side of the lane, and thankfully there was a cop that was right there behind it. So yeah, um, bro, I hate people. What something they don't anything to support. It's yeah. So yep. Well, welcome in everybody to the weekend. Hope everybody's gonna have a blessed one. You have any plans? Any family cookouts, going somewhere this weekend that's exciting, new to you, to where you were so antsy you couldn't even sleep last night because that's all you can think about. I hate that whenever you go to bed and you know you're about to go somewhere and you just can't go to sleep and you're exhausted the next day because you're out running around or doing whatever that you're going to do for your trip, whatever you're planning on doing. So that's what we got to do, guys. You got to have faith in yourselves and others to move on in life, to succeed in what you want. Never, ever give up on life. Because, like I said, guys, once you do, it gets harder and harder and harder for you, especially if it's your depression, your anxiety, any kind of mental problem that you have, because every single one of us has a mental health problem, no, in one way or another. Everybody could be sit there in denial, because that's what most people are, is in denial when it comes to their mental health. And when they're on, if they're a drug addict or drink addicted to, an alcoholic, those are the most important things. Because the first thing you wake up, that's the first thing they're looking for, is to numb that pain again. But guys, no matter how many times you numb that pain, just remember, you wake up, it's still gonna be there. You wasted all that money and time to make yourself numb. For what reason did you do that for? To I don't understand why. Um, nope. All I did is sleep. Then I got free time. Most definitely, Mike. Would she die if she removed whatever? Yes, she definitely would. They've been asking for hospice to come in, but my niece won't do it. She's being foolish,
Being
uh, being
selfish.
selfish, worried about money. That's what the whole damn thing is for her boyfriend and my niece. It's all about the Benjamins. And she really thought that she got that trick that her mother was going to come home to her. Mm-mm. It blew up right in her face quickly because they even said she will have to go to a nursing home, and who knows how long that she's going to be on this trach until she gets better. So yeah, it's a crying shame that my niece and are doing this to my sister, and I'm just sitting here wondering, oh, what the fuck can I do? I have no way to get there. I enjoy spending time with her, I really do, and she enjoys it too because she's more comfortable. She's not yanking at things. She's not pulling at her IV, her catheter, her feeding tube, the trach, all that stuff she's pulling on, and she's showing the sign that she does not want to be here. Um, so that's what's wrong with my niece, and she don't even go up and see her mother. That's a crying shame. It's really, really kills me to see that you put your mother in this predicament and you cannot go see her. You went and seen her one time since she was released from the hospital, and that was at the nursing home. That was the day that they found out she was bleeding from her feeding tube and took her over to the emergency room.
Joe Bob's just talking to you.
Good morning. Who pays for the expenses for her at the hospital? Thankfully, they were able to get her
State
state
insurance.
insurance so she can be cared for. That hospital got it for her. They helped her to get the funds for her to be able to pay everything that's going on. I'm telling you, it's a pretty damn expensive thing that's going on with my sister. Very, very expensive. All the time, the care. And that's good at least, yeah, because the longer her mom stays alive, the longer money keeps coming in. Yeah, yeah. And that's all she's worried about. Money, 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 because she's addicted to drugs, and she has been for a long time. And she lets her depression, like I said, her depression, her anxiety, all build up on her to where she needs to numb it with drug and alcohol. Because the longer her mother is coming in, that's a good at least. No, it's not exactly, Mike. It's not. It's all about the Benjamins, and I don't know. I just don't know. It's just SSMS question mark fingers. Um, welcome in everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button if you're new here and you have not done yet. We're in here talking about mental health, sobriety, cancer, because I have cancer and my sister's in the hospital. So there's both of us fighting to make sure that we stay healthy. And, you know, that's what we have to do is keep healthy, keep on pushing forward. Don't let my mindset or say that's it, I'm done, and give up and just let the disease take over on me. That's not what I'm looking for. I need to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing to make sure I'm not so I don't exhaust myself, but I still need to keep on pushing through to try to make as many memories that I can with my grandchild before I something does happen to me. Why her mother suffers, yes, most definitely. And I've been trying to call her, and I've called and I've called, left text messages, and she has not returned not one.
She ain't even returning the calls from the hospital.
She's not even answered the phone for the hospital to call her and tell her what's going on. Because I don't even know if she knows her mother had that stroke. I really don't know if she knows or not. I mean,
I
not the
mean,
stroke, but
Caesar.
the seizure. I don't know if she even knows about that. Like I said, she hasn't been up there. And they put it all on me. I was like, how am I going to, guys? I can't do it. You got gas money for me to go see my sister. I said, I'll be more than glad to stay up there all day long to keep her occupied. Smoking is bad. Yes, I know smoking is bad. I'm quitting. I'm on a nicotine patch. It's just, if you understand what I'm going through, their rally, you would understand that what's going on with me. It's very hard to deal with when you're going through the predicaments that I'm going through with my cancer, and then with my sister being in the intensive care unit, 56 years old, in a nursing home with the trach in. That's good that you're trying. Yes, I know. You should flip that thought process because if you're going through what I'm going through, you shouldn't be no. Yes, I know I should be smoking. I understand it. I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. For really, I am, Mike. For really, I am. Um, Trust and believe. I am definitely trying. I need to. I need to quit. I mean, come on. I'm only smoking. I'm not smoking too many packs of cigarettes a day. But I shouldn't have to be worried about none of that. It's just so hard to see what's going on with my sister, and nobody being there for her is what's the killer part for me to see that's what's going on with her. So we just gotta keep on pushing forward, keep on pushing, keep on pushing forward, forward, forward. Don't let that heart attack happen first. Yes, you ain't kidding. I'm thankfully that I don't have that going on. My sister now, on the other hand, has had stents put in her heart because she had a lot of blockage in her heart. So that was about 4 or 5 years ago. She had that, and that's when she decided to switch to the nicotine bar, and it's been downhill since then. She was sick for over a month before she even got any medical assistance. Um, so yeah, that's the excitement of having your sister in the hospital, and there's nothing you could do to help her. I just feel so worthless because I just feel so worthless because the sickness is getting to me. The psychopath, most people take it this time. Which way do people walk through in the woods? They take yeah. Yeah, I know. I appreciate it there, Mike. I'm an animal. Thanks, animal. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just trying to get over to see my sister. Time to make another cup of Jaffa. Cup of coffee, y'all. Why do people have to be cruel? It's for her gratification, for her and her boyfriend's gratification. That's what it is. It's all about control, the power. That's why people do the things that they do there, Aiden. Sorry about the hard times, man. It'll get better. I hope it does. I really do, because I don't know if about me with the cancer and with my sister with the trach, and she's over there pulling things out of her, because she don't have nobody there. I can't go up there every day. You gotta have go-go juice. You don't got go-go juice, you're stuck at home. LA, I'm having trouble getting my yoga instructor to leave my house. She keeps on saying midnight. Good one there, Mike. Good one. This is wild. My actual name is Mike. Well, welcome in there, Mike Animal. Your partner, how many points do you smoke all day? How many joints do you smoke a day? I don't smoke joints. I smoke bowls. I smoke bowls. That's what I smoke, because I smoke the bowl. I don't have the money to waste that way, because it's a very big waste, for marijuana to be used in any kind of, especially a blunt. That is about the biggest freaking waste of marijuana if I've ever seen it. Your blunts, yeah. There's many of them, most definitely. So, how's everybody doing this wonderful Saturday morning? What a beautiful, beautiful day. It's nice and bright outside. One guy told me that I should start a live stream where there's nothing but mics. That's a good one, Mike. There. Hello from Switzerland. Welcome in there, Switzerland. United States over here. Pennsylvania. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't blame you there of not liking them. Um, I don't like the blunts either. They make me choke so freaking bad, and it's just a waste of weed if you ask me. That's just a big ass waste. Hello, my white friend. Well, welcome in there, my whatever pigment skin you are. I don't judge. It don't matter what color skin you is. You just all welcome here to come in and hear the good words of the positive attitude, not the negatory stuff. But there is a lot of negatory in my story because of what's going on with my sister and what's going on with me. It's a lot to handle. It really does make me so tired and wore out. What state are you from again? I am from Pennsylvania. You're welcome in there, European. You're welcome, welcome, huh? Welcome into USA, Pennsylvania here. My mama is bad off. She just had one surgery, had another one, and she's gonna die the day the first surgery ever called. And let her. Oh wow. I like to taste my weed. Yes, me too. I'm too. Yeah. Sorry to hear about that. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Hope things can get better for you and your family. I'm from Philadelphia. Okay. Yeah, you're on the other side of Pennsylvania. I'm over here by Pittsburgh and the Ohio line in New York.
Is America white or black?
America is all race. It's stuff
Do
that. What
you
do you mean?
think
What are you asking if it's American? Uh, American white or black? It's all. We don't. There's no judgment. We don't care what pigment of skin it's on this earth. We don't. I don't. I don't judge that by that. The color of pigment of people. I really don't.
that was the stupidest question I've ever
So
heard?
we. I hear. I do not judge on pigment of your skin. That means nothing to me. It doesn't mean nothing of what God you pray upon, because that's your business, who you pray to and how you worship your Heavenly Father. I can't tell you any difference of how to do it, but that's your decisions in life and that's what you want. So you keep on pushing forward and make it yours. Make it yours. I wouldn't say I like the taste. I was saying I am from PA2. Yes, yes, okay. Pennsylvania, you're on the other side. Makes a difference. Okay. Sorry, yeah.
Stupidest question I've ever heard.
So yeah, guys, come on in. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button for more content, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. That's a live gaming channel. No, this isn't a gaming channel. I don't know. No. I don't play no games. I'm not a gaming person. I don't care to play games. I think it's very waste of time to sit there and be in front of a gaming system all day instead of going outside, getting that fresh air, doing your gardening or your beds, whatever you're doing. Keep yourself occupied. It's much more healthier for you to keep yourself occupied than playing games all day long. Go for a walk. Just go for a walk. Start a craft. Start some kind of crafts that you enjoy doing. Keep yourself occupied. Is America hating what? That is legit. That is legit me. Yes. Is America hating? No. Why would we hate you? I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get with the politics. That's just another big ass mess in the world that I don't pay attention to that. Because we shouldn't hate neither. We should not be a hater on any kind of way. We should not be hating on one another. Because that's not how God wanted it to be for you. He wants us all to be as one, united as one. But we're not united as one because everybody has their own opinions and do things totally different to other people do.
Nobody's hating. They're just hating the fact that you had a stupid question. Is America white or black?
Nobody's hating you. Nobody's hating you at all, period. Where it doesn't matter. I think the politics. Politics is garbage. It's all nothing but garbage. It's a big ass soap opera to keep you hanging on, to believe in something that's nothing but a compulsive lie, 100 to one after and one after and one after one after one after one. Just keep it coming. Just keep on every single day. It's something new. You think that you've learned everything in life until pow, it smacks you in your face. It's like, damn, I didn't know it was like that. So yeah, um, to all are one. Yes, we need to be all as one to make this world better. We need to be there to have each other's backs, not to be against one another. That's not what this world is like. Not that life is supposed to be. Hatred is the worst to have in life. It makes you more miserable when you walk around that you have nothing but hate. It makes you sicker and sicker every single day because you have that hate in you. And you're not getting any better because you're not trying to, because you're satisfied of making fun of other people to get the laughs and joke just to get that reaction from the person you're trying to bully by saying things to them, and to tear them down. That's not what we're supposed to do for one another. We are supposed to be there for one another, to have each other's backs in time of need, to somebody to talk to, somebody to guide you in the right way that you're looking for to go. If you're looking for a sobriety, hey, we'll be more than glad to help you start your first step of your sobriety. And you have to be true. You have to be truthful to yourself. You have to be willing to accept, okay, I accept, okay, whatever you're going through, I am an alcoholic. So that's the first thing of starting out of your sobriety, is to admit what's going on with you, so you're not sitting there lying to yourself and just making yourself look like a fool. Always be truthful with yourself, my guys. American Europeans do have the same blood. They show no detail. 256 a liter gasoline in France. 256. I don't know exactly what your money value is there in Switzerland. I'm in France. Good morning there, Jess. Welcome in. I don't know how we're Mexico or Iran too. Yes, but we have the same history. Okay, yeah. Well, we're not supposed to hate on one another. We're supposed to be there for one another, help one another in time of need, instead of saying, "Oh well, that's not me. It's not a big deal." Ye sweat. Um. So, yeah. So Got my coffee ready. Yeah, but that's what we got to do, guys. We've got to work together to be one another's backs. 2.2 euros is okay, which was very clean before it got weird voted. Yeah, Jews in Europe. So what? I'm not. I don't worry about that. That's not. That's none of my concern. It's none of my concern at all. All we ask is for world peace. But do you think we'll ever have world peace? But not the way things are going. It's kind of hard to have a world peace with all the hatred that is happening in this world every single day. Hmm. So you get honest with yourself, and you can get anywhere in life as long as you're honest with yourself. You can't be a compulsive liar and lie to yourself and to others to make yourself look better than what you actually are. Because when you do that, and then people are watching, be like, "This guy's full of garbage. He don't even know what the puck he's talking about." I've been 4 years sober. Thanksgiving could have had without the support from others. God bless you there, Jess. God bless you. I'm glad to hear that you're doing a great job on your sobriety. Be proud of that sobriety. Hold on to that sobriety. Don't let somebody try to make you feel different about yourself. Always go there for yourself. Those definitely congrats on 4 years. I'm a year clean from alcohol. Yeah, I'm a year clean, over a year. So I quit drinking even before I knew I had the cancer. So that was just how I started my stream, was this, my journey of quitting drinking and to see what happened. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of it, halt. We got to stop now. We got different plans. We have to have surgery to get the cancer out of my body. So yeah, I had three different surgeries within 6 months, three different ones, and I still, on the last abdomen test that they did, it shows that there were two more renal mass cysts. The renal mass, yeah, that were growing on the main vein of the kidney. So I don't know what the puck they're doing with that, and then the bladder cancer. The first year was okay. I think, and congratulations. The first year was hardest for me to get this. Yes, most definitely. It is. It is a challenge. It's all your body is adjusted to something, and your compulsive things that you do with your hands all day long, and you're just used to tipping your hand all day long, and that's just something you got to work on. But the first year, most definitely, because there's plenty of times that things have happened. It says, why did I even quit drinking? Everything's still the same. It ain't even freaking changed. I'm just more bored with my life now and don't know what to do with myself. Well, in order to do anything for yourself, you're like, you know what? I'm ready to do this. Let's go get help. Let's get things back in life. Let's keep everything rolling nice and smooth for ourselves. What if we have a little bump into our journey? Well, that's a bump that we need to take care of. Yes, okay. Switzerland, not okay. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome in. Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. And I send positive vibes to each and every one of you guys, and ask for world peace. Yes, world peace. I'm gonna try to get better. I am. It's this cancer and my sister is just making me be so numb inside. But thank you for that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, you sing. Yeah, you sing. What's up there? Welcome into the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'll try to get better. Um, I'll definitely have to try to get better. Yeah, but I don't know about this cancer. It's just gonna tear me down, or if it's gonna finally stop and say, it's time for you to get off the bus now." That's what I'm hoping and praying for. Um, Come on, everybody. What's going on this morning? Yeah, so, yeah, guys, let's keep our heads up. Let's keep on pushing forward. Don't let something set you back to where you need to keep yourself out of trouble, guys. Please. Be obedient to yourself and say no. No, no, no. You don't need this drink. Just leave it go. Just walk past it. You don't need it. Don't think about it. When there is alcohol around, that is very a big time for somebody to relapse. No lie, 100%, 100%. Yes, sir, it is. Yep. So we all just got to get along. Why can't we all just get along? Huh? What's up with that? Why can't we all just get along with life? Strength to you in this battle. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. Amazing compound to their regions. Okay.
When you get a chance, babe,
Yeah, I'm listening.
I need my duffel bag from vacation.
Amazing compound of the regions, man. Yep, 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 yep. Come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid. What does anybody in here have anything they would like to talk about? Start a conversation. We just don't like talking about politics. I just feel everybody has their own beliefs in the government and the president, and that's your beliefs. Not everybody believes the same way. But we all do bleed the same color, though. We all are pink on the inside. That's why I say pigment of your skin does mean nothing to me. I want to see what kind of heart you have, what kind of person you are. How are you going to make a difference in your community? Or how are you going to be able to go around and help somebody else of doing a good deed for somebody through the day? If you see somebody that's struggling with offer to help them. Open up a door for somebody. That's a good deed. The more good deeds you do, the better it comes back to you. So be strength. I love the American. They are free. No, no, no. Well, yeah, we may be free, but it's not. It's not what you think it is up here around here in America anymore. Unless you got money and you could afford the United States these days at five something a gallon of gas, diesel at six something a gallon, food prices roaring through the freaking roof. The smaller food that they're making us now, smaller sandwiches, smaller quality, but still charging the same. So yeah, that's the crying shame. That's how they're able to make these value meals. They shrinking them. They make them smaller. Yeah. But just to go into a store and get a few items, you've already done spent $100. Like, holy shit, we're not. These guys, I don't even so how. I just don't see how everybody's making it. I really don't. It's just the gas prices are the worst. It's really killing us, and nothing but false hopes and lies that we're getting from your government 100% all day long. That's all they know how to do is lie. They don't know how to tell the truth. Oh, Kentucky, welcome in there. Kentucky, welcome in. He said, are you so obsessed with America? Have you seen the state that country is on? Good God. Good God Almighty. The world surrounds me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what we're talking about here this morning, guys. And the cancer, it's not fun to have. I promise you, it's the worst thing that's. It's very tiresome, painful, really puts you through the ringer through the day. My back is like on fire still from yesterday. It's just shooting from my back down into my legs. But I still keep on pushing my way to get things done. America is the biggest place. What's true of one state to be true to another, and there's 50 states. Yeah, but that's not how it works. That's not how it works anymore, Jess. Yes, he did. I know he did. That's not what we need. We need to have our programs back that are helping our elderly. Let's not take the elderly stuff away, but you have the mega people don't care about anybody else but their own selves. It's nothing about anybody else. That's what the problem is. They all are. I don't know. Yes, he did invest weapons, and yes, he did. Most definitely. I've already heard about that. You to beat the cancer. A classmate of mine discovered amazingly with 1 year. I believe in you. Well, thank you there. Yay. I do believe. I do apostrophe. Yay. Yeah. 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 Thank you for the uplifting, positive words sending in my way. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, guys, what is it that we would like to talk about this morning? Because we got so many different things that are going in our life. What's one thing that's really bothering you? You need to talk about to get it off your chest to make you feel better. Don't be afraid to come up and talk. We're not here to judge you. No, but that's not what my community is about. My community is about getting along with one another, having a good community, run a good community, to make things interesting. What is it that we want to add to the stream, for more content, guys? What are we looking for? What do you want me to do? But I am never going to give up on sobriety and mental health and cancer. Definitely will never give up on that because that's very educational and very important for a lot of people that are not educated on it and don't know what the signs are to look for. Praying for it again. Okay, yes. Well, we hope and pray. I'm glad to hear that your classmate had beat it. Thank God. But just because the cancer was taken does not mean that you can go, and that means you can still get cancer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you're out of cancer. Um, so trust and believe that, guys. Have faith in yourself and others, and you will see how much life would be so much easier for you. Some good old wake and bake. Yeah. And then another way we can make America great again, guys, if you really want to hear it, okay, I got a really good story for you if y'all want to hear it. Um, See you later, bro. All right, catch you later, Aiden. Have yourself a great one. Enjoy life. Life is short. Go out there and conquer this world. Make it yours, there, Aiden. Make life yours. Stand up for rights. What's your rights that you want in life? Don't let other people make that decision for you. Thank you, there, Aiden. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better from your sickness since you were in the hospital last time? Have you starting to feel any better, there, Aiden? I hope that you're starting to feel better.
He said he's a little bit better. We were talking about that at the beginning of your stream.
Oh, you're a little bit better? That's what Karen was saying. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing a little bit better than what you were. Most definitely. Most definitely. Um, yeah, because I have this big ass bump that's growing in my stomach since the surgery. And I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it hurts. It just hurts to touch it. Ever since they did that 7 hour surgery, this pinched nerve in my back is like really, really unpleasant. It's not fun at all. But I keep on trying to push forward. Keep on pushing, pushing, pushing forward. I don't let it try to run me. I try to defeat it. Um, because sometimes it's hard to defeat what you're at because you're so weak and you're down and you don't know what else to do. Um, but yeah, guys, come on in. What's going on? We've been in here for an hour and 8 minutes, and we're gonna get 12 likes, guys. What? There were so many people in here. Is nobody liking my stream?
3 of them
Is
were
it
in the
too
house.
is it too boring for you to get the concept of life? I mean, that's what the stream is all about. It's about getting yourself better. It's not about fun and games, jokes. It's nothing like that. It's all talking about pure 100% health problems that a lot of people need help with so they can get through life and not have to worry about struggling with life. Because when you let life control you, and does what it wants to do to you, it's all bad. It's all bad. It's not good at all. No. And I got my cameras all freaking filmed up right here. Alright, there we go. We're better now. Um, hope you and your sister gets better. I hope and pray for the same thing too there, Aiden. And I hope you get a lot better with your sickness. I'm glad to hear you're starting to feel a little bit better. Hopefully you can defeat this sickness and get all your fun stuff caught up that you have to since you've been out of school. So yeah, everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome into the stream. Excuse me, what the truck?
Bye, Aiden.
All right, Aiden, you have yourself a great win. We definitely will talk to you later, my friend. I'll be back on when we get back from the hospital. Um, I don't know what's going on. I'm still waiting for a phone call. I have no fucking idea what's going on. So it's like the guessing game, you know. I hate that the guessing game. It's not so much fun. So what's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. You're more than welcome to go ahead and double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button while you're in here. Why not for more content? Some really good life learned lessons that I can help you try to get out of that you're trying to get out of the funk of a drug or alcohol problem. We're here. That's what we're here. We're waiting for somebody to stand up and say, you know what? I've been drinking for such and such long, but I am ready to take that first step to get better, to conquer that sobriety that you're looking for. You got to work hard at it to be able. Everybody's leaving now. Wah, wah, wah.
And at least said I needed that book bag because it has my dress in it that I'm gonna wear today.
And I can't help falling in love with you.
Well, I love you too, babe.
Yes. Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make this room algorithm pop in here. It's gotten so dead in here. I was getting up to like 20 some people. But when I start talking about mental health, everybody runs. They don't want to hear the truth. The truth hurts them, and they only have their beliefs, and that's what they believe in, and they don't want to hear anybody else. So that's what usually happens when it comes to mental health or sobriety. So yeah, that's what happens. People are running from their own problems. Oh, that's not me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to admit to yourself first that you're addicted to whatever you're addicted to start your journey to become clean. You first have to admit that what your problem is. And once you say whatever you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, you got to tell them. You know, you tell that sickness it's got to go. I made a commitment. I'm going to go get clean. So yeah, guys. Wow. So what's up, everybody? What the truck is this whole wonderful world doing today? Anybody have an exciting day? Oh shoot! Because you should have a good day. Life is all about how you make it. People are scared of mental health nowadays. I know they are. They very are. They're afraid to be labeled as a mental health patient. That's the whole problem. That no, I'm not. I have no mental health problem. Blah, blah, blah. But you do. Everybody does in some form or way. You do have it. People are scared of their problems. People do run for their problems. There's no lie. It's so true. Um, that's why I say I come in here and I talk about it, and there's people at the beginning because I'm talking, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I start talking about that, they're all gone like quickly. Um, but yes, people are scared of their mental health, most definitely, 100%. They're in denial. They're afraid to be labeled as a mental patient. But to take care of your problem, it doesn't make you a mental patient. It's trying to make you better as a person. That's what it is. And the best thing to use is mostly I do not like taking pills too much. I use marijuana because marijuana can conquer cancer and other problems in your body. Definitely can make you so much better, feel so much better about yourself. But welcome in, everybody. Come on in. Don't be afraid to double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on,
I just
come
posted
on.
that in there.
Um, People are scared. Yeah, they are. They're afraid of it. No lie. 100%. I've been struggling with my mental health for years now. And I'm still looking for help, but even the professor can't understand me. It seems. Okay. Well, what kind of mental health are we having there, Ye? Tell me, what are you struggling with? Because it could be a very simple thing that you can actually convince yourself to be a better person. You really can. But like you said, it's so hard with all the negativity stuff that's flying around from everybody. Uh, yes, the law. It does take a long time because when you do have a mental illness, it doesn't go away. You're working on it to make it better, most definitely, but it's not fully going to go away until you chase that out of your life and you don't think about that anymore. You just say that's it, you're done. I rebuke you. Get off of me, leave me alone. So manifest on these problems that you want to get rid of. Manifest on them. Do some meditation. Breathing techniques from in through your nose and out your mouth slowly. Deep through your nose and slowly out your mouth. You'll feel the difference. You'll feel that lateness that's like, wow, I feel so great. And even if you're down and out and you just need something to brighten up your day, turn on some hard rock music and just thrash through the room. Just keep on going to that. Once you get that good feeling, just keep on pushing with that feeling through the rest of the day. Don't let somebody veer you off the wrong way of your path. I had a lot of deals with depression and trauma. It's very short at borderline disorder, but okay, you got to pay more money. I got you, 100%. 100%, I got you there. But yeah, guys, I'm sitting here watching the good old Ricky. I don't know if you guys watch Ricky's grill, but I watch it all the time. Ricky's grill. So yeah, we need to go back in here because I think I pushed something different than what I actually was supposed to push. Okay, yeah, we were pushing the wrong thing. Okay, now we're back into breakfast. I watched this guy that does breakfast every morning. He's in Arizona. He owns his own place. He's a cook, and he got two other cooks, and he got a deep fryer. He's got the way the kitchen is supposed to be set up. Not when I was cooking. It's all by you do it all yourself. The breading, the toasting of the buns, cooking the food, the deep fryers, whatever goes on the stove, the steam table. You're doing all that stuff yourself and making food. And I'm telling you what, when I was really good at it at the end, I was fucking throwing the slop out, but I made it presentable on the plate to where it didn't look like garbage. Where most of the cooks that where I was working with didn't care about how they represented themselves as a cook. Yeah, I have to be out of here. I don't have a stove in here. I don't have. When we first moved in here, we used this as because we were homeless, so we had to buy this. We had no other choice, so we'd have been on the streets. But we've been surviving. But it's so blessed cold. The windows are bad. The whole back room, from the hallway, from the kitchen, all the way to the back, is nothing but water damage, black fucking mold, which isn't good for us at all. But we have nowhere to go. I mean, I don't have the money to move us somewhere else. Because just to move in somewhere else, you got to have over 1,000 some odd dollars for the first month. And it's just like, wow, okay. I ain't got that kind of money I could pull out my bank. I don't have no bank. I have a checking account, but that's only for my checks. But I would love to start a cooking stream. I really would like to.
Once we move, you can.
But then you guys could ride with me every single day that I make dinner. Trying to do different new recipes, experiment with food to see what's really good. Because I really enjoy cooking. Cooking is very great. I love pleasing people. I like to see people happy when they're sitting there at their table and eating their meal and they're satisfied with it. And I've had customers that come back to the kitchen and hand me money and say, "Here, I want to give this to you. It's the best food I've had here in a long time. Here, I want you to have this." So it was nice to get them bonuses, tips from the customers. So yeah, I've had, and even one guy, it was on my birthday, I think it was. He said, "Here, man, I want you to have this." I said, "For what?" He said, "Because all the great food you give to me, and you explain to me what's going on in a kid." He said, I really do appreciate that. So he threw me a $20 bill. It's nice whenever it's gestures like that. I said, no, I don't want it. It's okay. I said, it's my job. It's what I'm supposed to. He said, no, please take it. So I ended up taking it because that's what he wanted. So yeah, when you do good deeds and they like what you do, trust and believe you can reap. You can definitely get off of your make money off of your profit of what you do. Because I've always wanted to open up a restaurant, but it takes quite a bit of money to open up a restaurant. And actually, I don't even want a full restaurant. I just want to do sandwiches, not no subs. I'm talking about Italian steak hoagies, Italian steak hoagies, Italian sausage, chicken burgers, hot dogs, and then of course you got your appetizers, and you still got the fries or whatever side you choose that you want. I heard salt helps against black mold if you can get your hands in some. Doesn't kill the rots, but it's a good solution until you can get a proper treatment for it. Yeah. Thanks for the information. I really do appreciate that. I don't have to try. But it's like bad in here. I don't know what to do. Well, this is the only place we had. We only live in this mobile home here. We live in the living room and in the kitchen. That's all we have. All of our stuff is in those two rooms, and it's very hard when there's barely any room to move around because you don't have nowhere to put your stuff at. I don't got the money to pay for the storage bin. Because if I had the money for a storage bin, trust and believe, all the stuff would be in that I can't. That's just cluttering the kitchen. Plus, it's cluttering the living room. So come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to start up a convo. But that's good that you're doing. So yay. Um, some people use black mold. It helps is getting your hands on some. It's depending to kill the rots, but good solution until you can get the proper film. No, see on this trailer here, they failed to tell us because of microburst. We get a lot of microbursts that come through our because it's so open field, and it just that micro. Oh my goodness, it's rapidly crazy. Well, anyways, the back of our trailer was rolled like a sardine can. So they paid somebody $300 to come in to retie down the the roof of this trailer, and not to tell us that, hey, you're gonna have to end up with a new roof because the last one crinkled up, and yeah, that's why we get so much water in here. I've tried numerous times to patch it. It just doesn't work. So yeah, we need to get out of here. Most definitely, I'm trying to find a way to get out of here, but with my income, it's kind of hard. It's not that easy to. I mean, unless I'm moving in somewhere, it's like 350 or something like that, and then 350 for the Social Security deposit. I'd have that $700, but that wouldn't help me with the rest of the stuff that I would need to cleaning stuff for the house and all that fun stuff in whatever house or apartment we go to. But I prefer no apartment because I can't stand people. Because some people can be very rude and disrespectful and don't even care about anybody else's feelings but their own. And that's that. Because if you don't know, now you know. Yeah, because if you don't know, now you know, mother sucker. Yeah, yeah. Come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to talk. We got conversations going on. I'm about ready to be out of here in like 7 minutes, anyways. Nobody's coming in anymore. We already got 13 likes. We have 2 people viewing. So I got 6 more minutes, y'all, and I will be leaving. And if anybody wants to, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if she's going to or not. She may be going live. Yeah, she may be going for live in about an hour or so, and then yeah, we'll be getting. I gotta start doing some buffalo chicken dip. It's the fun
That's
days.
tomorrow. We're not gonna be here today.
Oh, that's right. We're not doing that today. That's tomorrow. I'm gonna do some buffalo chicken dip. Most definitely some buffalo chicken dip. Does anybody else like that buffalo chicken dip? Yeah. Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Let's not be afraid to communicate with one another. That's what's wrong with the world. Nobody knows how to communicate and talk amongst each other anymore. It's all about arguing or bad things you have to say about other people. We are not to be here judging anybody. That's not our job. Our job is not to judge anybody. Our job is to take care of ourselves and worry about ourselves. And if somebody's making yourself look like an ass, well, that's their problem. Let them deal with it. If you want to come in here and think it's funny and cute to spam, to troll, it's whatever. Um, I don't. It don't bother me that y'all do it. I just ignore it. So that's the best way to do. What's up there, Tank? Welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this wonderful Saturday morning, everybody? How's everybody doing this beautiful morning? Uh, but come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, come on in. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this algorithm popping in this room. Come on, everybody. Throw a double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button for more content. Why not, guys? It's all free. It doesn't cost you a thing. And while you're at it, guys, please share this stream. Let's get it out there. Let's get the algorithm popping in here. Um, but I only got 4 more minutes, guys. 4 momentos, and I will be out of here until later today. I don't know exactly what time. Maybe 5, 6 o'clock tonight, maybe later. Who knows? Just depending on what's going to happen during this time of doing things we got to do. Got to go out and weed whack and all that fun shit. Uh huh. Yeah, our grass is like it was about this high, nice and thick. Because the way I mow my grass is, I always mow my grass different ways. Never mow your grass the same way, because that's when you get that blah looking lawn. You can change the patterns every time you mow your grass. That helps out your grass grow evenly. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Is mow your grass different different time each every way that you do it. Never mow it the same way every time. It just tears up your grass big time. I used to do landscaping for quite some time. I did. I was a manager. I was a yeah. I was a manager. I ran the company for it, so it was really nice. This guy is whatever you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But that's what we want everybody to do is come to your senses and remember Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, and He does love you. He loves every single one of us. For we are His children. He did shed His blood for our sins. But as some people will say, no, He was sent out to get the word. But I don't. Crucified, hung on that cross with the crown of thorns around His head. And when he was thirsty, they filled the sponge with vinegar instead of giving him water. Can you imagine how bad that would have burnt his body from the lacerations that he had on his body? I could just imagine. It would not be a comfortable thing at all to have salt. No, that's not good at all. So everybody's got to be faith and have faith, and I mean have faith and trust in yourself. Because if you don't, you're not gonna succeed. You're gonna keep on doing repeat, 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 and everything just repeat, and still going back to the same predicament, which you're not making yourself any better than what you thought you were doing. The birds is the word. The bird is the word. Yeah, that's the song. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Yep, 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 yep. What's up there, Tony? Welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome in, everybody. We could bring this stream together today about my cancer and my sister being in the hospital since April 12th, and she'll never see her home until they get the trach out. And right now, at this point in time, it's not looking good because she's pulling it apart. She's pulling at her feeding tube. She's pulling at her catheter, and she's injuring herself. She's trying to not have to live this life because she's being held at hostage basically and say, no, you can't die. I'm going to keep you alive. You cannot die. Um, why? Do you feel that, I don't know. I just don't know. Yes. So, yes, guys, come on in, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It's all free, it doesn't cost you a thing. So, I'm about to be out of here. Oh, guys, I am. All right, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for the love and the support that you do give to the stream. I will be back on at a later time. Really not sure when, but oh, look up there, Karth. Welcome in. How you doing? I was just getting ready to shut her down. How are you doing this morning? Hope is all well. Sending positive vibes. Um, Sending positive vibes to you and your family. Let's all keep our head up. Today is my son's 32nd birthday today. Yeah, 32nd. So, yeah, he's 32 today. That's my oldest. Yeah, that's my oldest kid. And he's 31.
32.
Well, 32 today. Yeah, I said 32 first, but I changed it. But yeah, he's 32 years of age. Um, he's got three kids, two boys, one girl. Um, Happy birthday to your boy. Well, thank you there, Karst. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Uh, yep. So, what's everybody else up to today? I was hoping I'd spend my time with my son, but just because he says we don't like his girlfriend, um, but his girlfriend don't like us, but don't like Karen. They said, Dad, you get rid of Karen, we'll be more than glad you can cut. Why is there gotta be options that I have to take? The pick and choose game. This is what I'm talking about. The pick and choosing game. Hello, visited you, Chad. Yes, 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 yes. So we just gotta try to. I don't know. It's just mind blowing. Thanks for visiting, everybody. If you're new in here and you have not yet, please double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button for more content, ladies and gentlemen.
No, thank you.
He visits you today. He visits you today. What? No, he is not going to be visiting. Nope. My son because they don't like because he says that we don't care for the girl he's with. But then you're gonna turn around and do the same damn thing to us, and plus his own mother. He's kicked us all to the curb. We have no rights to our grandbabies because that's the way she wants it.
Only her family.
Only her family is allowed to have anything to do with the grandkids. No, the only one to visit me yesterday was my sister. I'm not my sister. My daughter and my grandson and son-in-law, soon-to-be son-in-law, was here yesterday. We had they had bought some pizza, not pizza, pepper roll. I'm not steak roll. My bad. So yeah. So what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome in. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? How is our days going? I hope everybody's having a blessed day there in chat. Why is that? Why is it, Chad? What are you talking about? He did he visit you today? No, no, he didn't. I haven't seen him in. It's been like 2 years since the last time I was able to talk to my son and see my grandbabies. Hmm.
Because his girlfriend is controlling and wants only her family in the kids' life.
You accept lesbians. Why not a girl, Chad? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about today. You're not making any sense today. What are you doing? You all right? You okay there, my friend? Because you usually don't ask questions like this. You accept a lesbian. I'm not a girl, Chad. I never said you were a girl. I never said you were a girl or a guy. I was just talking to you, as a Chad. I didn't know. I never asked.
The girl he was talking about was his son's girlfriend.
And the son is the girlfriend's. Um, that's his girlfriend. They're not married, but they have 3 kids. And me and Karen supposedly don't like her, so he removes his sister, his brother. Yeah, pushes them all out the way too. Don't even communicate with them. Don't even communicate with his own mother. So, yeah, it's pretty sad to what my son's doing. And I'm sorry to tell you, something's going to come back and bite them in the ass hard because my son, Caden, he knew who we were. Carter was just a baby. We never met the baby girl. Never have met my granddaughter. Never. Have not even seen a picture of my granddaughter. And that's another thing that eats me alive every single day is because of the hatred that's going on. And I just don't understand. It's blood. You're doing that to your own blood. That's thicker than water. So, yes, sorry, forget it, Tom. I'm saying sorry to hear that. That's okay. You accept lesbians. Why not a girl, Chad? Why not a girl? Yeah, Karen, I'm sorry, Karen. So, yeah, that's what we got to do every day, guys. You got to keep on pushing forward. Push, 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 and push, and push, and push, and push. That's what we got to do in life to keep things on a straight and narrow road. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I thank everybody for coming in and supporting the stream. Thank you again. Hope everybody has a blessed one, and we will talk to everybody later on today. But remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. He will always be there for you. Just accept Him into your life. Oh, okay, peace. Oh, you're still there, Mike. I didn't know you were still in here. What are you up to, my friend? I thought you left already. I haven't heard anything from you. You just sit back listening. But yeah, everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'm gonna try to borrow some money somewhere to get down here to see my sister. Praying for your sister. Well, thank you there, Mike. I really do appreciate that 100%. That definitely does mean something to me, and I do appreciate the support that you do give to me, as you have been, and I do appreciate everything you have done for the stream for me, and I really do appreciate that 100%. You just don't know, gratitude is 100%. I have the most gratitude for you. Just so thankful. I was doing a customer's pest control, found out that he makes pirate ship canoes. Like, oh wow, really? Awesome. That's freaking awesome. Private shit, that's awesome. Yep, so I gotta go call everybody, see what's gonna happen today. Um, Doing the customers. That's awesome. He does ships like that. That's awesome. Sweet as hell. I'm gonna buy one. Gee, I can imagine how much it cost. It's like, how much is he asking for one? Just to be, curious. What is he asking for one? For sure. Did they? I didn't ask. Okay, I got you. Well, ballpark. What do you think? With everything that's going up to this day, how much you think it's worth? How much you think it is to this day? That everything inflation, it's gone up so freaking badly on food and gas and all the fun things we need in life to survive. Okay, that ain't bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all, especially for home. That's sweet for that. Yeah, that's not bad price at all, for sure. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna try to find a way to get over to the hospital to see if I can go over and spend the time with my sister and to keep her occupied for the day. It's all I can do. And hope and pray that she's would just leave her trach and her feeding tube and her catheter alone. I don't know how they reattached this trach, but she pulled it out. So 8 foot long. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So yeah, she's pulling her trach out, guys. Pulling it, ripped it out to where they had to fix it. And well, she was over in a nursing home, and she couldn't use the restroom for like 2 days. They didn't try to do any kind of testing or anything on her to try to see if they can do it to get her out of the circumstances she was in. That's what a nursing home's for. Um, but yeah, it's a crying shame that what the hell's going on. But I have his number. That's good. Awesome. Do you have his number? Maybe it's 8 foot long. Awesome. Pretty nice little thing. Most wonderful. An 8 foot, an 8 foot, foot. But all right, guys. I thank everybody for the support for the stream and coming in and giving out the good words. And I do appreciate everybody for that. So thank you, everybody, for coming back in and supporting the stream. God bless each and every one of you guys. Remember, instead of using his name in vain, say cheese and rice. All right, guys, you have yourself a wonderful one, and we will talk at you later. Peace.